make a lot of difference. The children have to get out of stress, they have to get out of worries, they have to be engaged in learning throughout the learning period. So the evaluation of the students begins from day one when the child enters the class, and it's a constant process. Okay?
So, how technology can aid CCE
Yeah, technology can play a very big role. And by technology, we should not, just think that the children have to always make only PowerPoint presentations and all. There is so much reading that the children can do. There are presentations they can do. They can go to the internet and search for information. Now, when we ask students to write test papers, we are making encouraging them to only mug up things and write the answers, and it's more of learning in spurts and then just bringing out whatever you have learned. Now if the teachers and the schools have to integrate technology with learning, then they must use technology as a part of the learning throughout the year. As I've said from the beginning, if you start teaching and assessing at the same time, a lot of assessments can be on technology based learning that they have done. If they go on to the different sites, they read about them, if they can have group discussions, group presentations, PowerPoints they can make, and so many other things, then it's going to be a different thing altogether. So technology can be very well integrated. But the fear of technology should not be there, and the pressures should not be there. There is another aspect that we can look at. Till now, when the children were writing only tests, every child was treated in the same manner. And if the child had great interest in creating things on the net, he could not display that talent. If the child had the ability to speak very well, his speaking skills were very good, then too he could not display it. But in CC, there is provision for this kind of assessment also. In the practicals, in social sciences, in mathematics, in even in the languages, a lot of technology can be integrated into the learning and the assessment.
Ma'am, how are the students and teachers taking the CCC?
Okay, that's a good question. I, to me, the parents also are very important. Though you have not mentioned them, but these three are the most important stakeholders. Students are very excited because at the beginning they were told no tests, no exams, so they were very no tests and all. Teachers started worrying. If no test, how will my students study, right? And teachers and the parents, they both started thinking that, if you have CCE all the year round, what kind of learning will happen if there are no exams and things like that. Now coming to the individuals, let me tell you that the teachers are the ones who at the moment are the most confused and worried, because a lot of stress is on continuous and comprehensive evaluation, which they need to understand very clearly, and for that they need to be trained. We should not expect that overnight the teachers will understand how to implement it. So the biggest problem right now, as I see it, is with the teachers. They want to know how to do the formative assessments. They want to know how to integrate all the assessments and to give them a valid grade and be able to satisfy the children and the parents, right? With regard to the children, for them, as you must have read in the newspapers also, it's becoming a bit of a burden when teachers start having, in the name of CCE, tests every day. So, they're having, every day they're told